Welcome, Business Marketing Technology Pathway students and parents. This is the presentation for Back to School Night. I decided to make kind of a video so that I didn't have to talk 6 different times, but I will be live for the question session at the end. So let's see how quickly I can get through this without losing you. So welcome to Back to School Night. This is the Business Marketing Technology Pathway Freshman Level Multimedia class. What we'll cover right now is the syllabus overview and where to find it, the class material in depth and some of the key assignments, just talking about Teams versus Google Classroom and the fact that we'll be using both, my contact information and how to find your teacher's contact information, and then at the very end we'll have 2, 3, 4 minutes for questions or any feedback that you have related to class material, grading policy, or homework policy. So as far as the syllabus goes for the freshman multimedia class, if you go to the Microsoft Teams page and you look at the tabs up top, if you click on Files, you will see the syllabus right there, and I'll actually show you what that looks like live. And so you have these tabs up here, and if you go to Files and you click on the syllabus, this is how you can open it, download it, print it. I don't want to read the entire thing to you, but basically our Pathway Multimedia class goes over 5 main things: graphic design, photography, videography, animation, and music creation. Here's some of the details in these paragraphs. Contact information, you can find my email address on this syllabus. Grading policy is pretty standard as far as percentages go. I don't actually assign a lot of homework. We are a project-based class, so when we are doing projects in class, if you don't finish it, then it just kind of automatically turns into homework until the due date happens. So that's the syllabus and where to find it. Going back to the slide deck here, let's go over the class material a little bit. So graphic design, some of the key assignments: CRAP poster. CRAP stands for contrast, repetition, alignment, and proximity. So that's just kind of the principles of design when it comes to graphic design. We'll be going over some typography stuff. So it's
Typography.
That's some of the videos that I'll be doing anyway. Color theory we'll go through, and a word cloud project we'll be doing later on. The photography stuff, we'll be doing simple basic image editing. Then we'll do some like medium to advanced level stuff with this program called Pixlr or Photopea, and we'll do some color splash and other photo editing stuff. History of photography we'll cover. And then we'll do this kind of big project on elements of photography. Moving to animation, we'll do the history of animation. We'll do a flipbook project. We're going to do a stop motion animation video. And then there's this whole modular thing on Khan Academy called Pixar in a Box that kind of puts you behind the scenes and shows you how they make those really cool Pixar videos. In videography, we're going to go over history of cinema and video. Video composition project is kind of similar to the photo one, but just how video differs from photography. We're actually going to produce a how-to video, so that can be anything from like how to make the perfect egg to how to get through this level in Rainbow Six Siege. Finally, the biggest video is the final class project, which is a YouTube video that compiles all the projects that we've done all year. They have to do their YouTube art, which is the graphic design element. They have to make their own music to avoid copyright. They have to do some animations and some pictures and video and stuff all together for their final project on their very own YouTube, school-sanctioned YouTube channel. And then the music creation part is basically so that we can get that video on YouTube, and we go over basic music theory. We create loops on a website called Soundation or something similar, and then we go over copyright law and use as far as music goes. Now, as far as the Microsoft Teams versus Google Classroom thing, I'm going to stick with Microsoft Teams just in general for posting and for like the meat part, like the video part when we're in class together with the synchronous stuff. But I will transition a lot of the assignment part to Google Classroom. So you guys will notice here in the next week or two that when there's an assignment on Microsoft Teams, it will actually have a link in it that throws you straight to the Google Classroom that we'll set up. So nothing too scary there. So as far as my contact information goes, here it is. And by the way, this slide deck that I'm going through, I will post on the Microsoft Teams main page so that you can access it after tonight's back to school night. So here's just kind of all the stuff that I do on campus. Here is the physical address of Bullard High School, including my room number. Here is my email address once again, and if you wanted to follow the Blue Nation Student Store, which is what our seniors do. That is our @ for the Twitter and for the Instagram and Facebook. And now we are at the very end for questions from you. So I will end this video and be live for those questions.